Hello, everyone. Thanks for taking the time. I'm Ryan with EnrollHere, and today I'm going to walk you through our complaint management system, how it works end to end from the moment a carrier complaint hits your inbox to when you send that response back out the door. So before we jump in, let's talk about the problem. If you're managing complaints today, you probably know this pain. Complaints come from email, carrier portals, PDFs. There's no single place to track them. You're manually pulling data out of documents, copy and pasting into spreadsheets, and hoping you don't miss an SLA deadline. If an agent has multiple complaints, you might not even know until a carrier flags it. That's what we built this to solve. This is your home base. The complaint dashboard gives you a real-time view of everything. How many complaints are in progress, how many responses have been generated, what's been sent to the carrier, what's been completed, what's been founded, what's unfounded, the average time it took to complete the resolution, as well as highlighting your highest rate agents. So you don't need to be filtering down to find which agents are causing you the most problems. They highlight that right at the top of the dashboard. On top of that, it provides you with a full complaint table that is filterable by status, carrier, SLA, severity, whatever you need. Entering a new complaint. Creating a new complaint follows a simple 4-step workflow. Step 1, you enter the case information. Step 2, you attach any of the call recordings and documents. Step 3, you assign the agent and set due dates. And step 4, you review everything before you submit. Let me show you a little bit more what this looks like. Here's step 1, the case information form. You've got your case ID, complaint type, basically any other details that you might have on the allegation or may have been provided by the carrier. Now, filling all of this out manually would take a while. That's why we built AI into the system to help with the import process. So instead of typing everything out by hand, you can import the complaint data. Now, we know you get the complaint data in multiple formats, so we've given you multiple formats for you to import the data into the system. You can upload the data in a PDF format, a spreadsheet format, or what will probably be most common, you'll be able to copy and paste text. So if you got something directly from an email directly from the carrier, like I'm going to insert right now, you can simply take that data, copy and paste it into the system and hit extract fields, and the AI will kick it. It will look through the email and pull out with a confidence score any of the details that it finds that will help fill in the specifics of the allegation in front of you. So once you've confirmed that all the data is correct, you can hit apply all, and then you can simply go through and fill in any gaps that you might have not been pulled out of the email. So here we'll fill in some of the missing details, and you'll see it did pull through all of the member details, which will link it to the lead in the system. Step 2, attachments. If you're already using EnrollHere Connect or EnrollHere Complete, complaint management is included in your package. Call recordings, transcripts, and other platform data are connected to your dialer automatically. For this member and agent, relevant recordings pull in on their own. You can listen here, review the transcript, and choose what to attach to the complaint. Complaint management is also offered as a standalone product. If you dial on another platform or use another telephony system, you can use the manual upload and add recordings from those systems so every complaint, investigation, and carrier response stays in one centralized system of record. You can also use the upload for attaching supporting documentation, such as corrective action plans, marketing materials, carrier evidence, investigation files, whatever the case needs. Upload PDFs, Word documents, images, audio, and CSV files. Select what belongs on the complaint and it stays with the case alongside with your call recordings for review, attestation, and your carrier response. On the next page here, this is where you can assign it to an agent. So it did pull out the agent name from the email, so you could actually simply just click on the agent name there to fill in the rest of the details. If it didn't pull out the agent name, it would only provide you with a list of agents that are within your agency. Below this section, in the assignment section, you can also add specific questions to the case. If the carrier asks for a specific response from the agent, like on the next page here, this is a review and submit form. So this basically just compiles everything that we've put together up until this point. Now you can review this and make sure that all this information is accurate. Obviously, it's very important to make sure that you have the correct agent information in, because when you hit submit complaint, that agent will now be alerted that they have a new allegation in the system. Here's the actual complaint details in the system once it is generated. And again, in here, you can see the additional details like the file upload, if there's any other questions or any other pieces like that. When the agent receives the complaint, they see the file in the same way. Now, the only difference is they are not able to edit any of the complaint details. However, they are able to download and upload the files, and they are able to respond to the specific attestation questions, as well as add notes to the file. Once the agent has submitted their response, it will move into the response generated category, and the admin that's responsible for the allegation will be alerted that the response has been completed. Once the file has gone back and forth and the response has been formatted to the agency's satisfaction, you can actually hit this formatted response button here in the upper right-hand corner. Now, what that does is that puts all the information together for you in a simple format that you can copy and paste, including hyperlinks to any of the files or attachments for you to then take and simply add that to your emails or upload it to the carrier portals. From here, the statuses are manual. So once you've sent it to the carrier, you can update sent to carrier. And then once you have the response back, you can track and update completed, founded, and unfounded. Entering this data will then allow us to help you track your CTMs per thousand, per carrier, per queue, per lead source, per agent, all the data that you need that you're audited for back to the carrier. So to bring it all together, we have an AI-powered import that saves you from manual data entry, SLA tracking so you never miss a deadline, a full audit trail with recordings, transcripts, and documents all in one place, one-click carrier responses, automatic high-risk agent monitoring, and an attestation workflow that keeps agents accountable with documented paper trail. That's the complaint management system. For organizations already using EnrollHere Connect or EnrollHere Complete, complaint management is included and seamlessly connects complaint records to your call recordings, transcripts, and other platform data for a complete compliance workflow. Organizations using other dialing platforms can deploy complaint management as a standalone product solution. If you'd like to see it with your own data or have any questions, reach out. We'd love to set up a full walkthrough. Thanks for watching.